Here we are, live from the Cave series with NYOBS in the house in Brooklyn, NYC. Jackie Nyob, Johnny Nyob, Mikey Nyob, and Pee Wee Nyob, bringing you some songs dedicated to the No Kings March. May they march on, march on, march on for freedom. March on for freedom. March on, march on, march on. Off of the sidewalks and into the streets. Off of the sidewalks and into the streets. Off of the sidewalks and into the streets. Into the streets. Into the streets. Into the streets.
Hello.
Into the streets. Into the streets.
Hello.
Into the streets. 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 Into the streets.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Feels like forever. But time is like that sometimes. Oh, these rains. These monarchic institutions, it seems that they never die. But let's see what happens this time. Interesting in the land of ostensible revolution. In a culture that ostensibly started, well, with stealing land and building an empire, shall we say, with an enslaved population. Still, it's the land of freedom. This is what I call democracy. This feels like democracy to me. I mean, hello. I've never experienced fascism. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not here to preach. Oh no, I'm not here to tell you what to do. But you can't tell me what to do. I've been studying movement for 40 years. And you can't tell me what to do. Almost like waking from a dream. I say almost. I say almost like waking. I say waking.
Perchance to dream.
Like
The
a
dream
dream.
continues.
Like a dream.
The dream will never die.
Like a dream.
Like a queen
Like a dream.
that never dies.
For is this not
No
the
king,
dreams? For
no
is
king
not the
at the
dream?
door.
For is this not the dream?
No, 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 no
Then
king
who would want to wake?
at the door.
Who would want to wake from such a lovely dream? Would you want to wake from
Take the crown from his head. Place his neck upon the guillotine. With one stroke, the job is done. Off with his head, off with his head, off with his head, off with his head. Remove the crown, remove the crown. lay his neck down upon the guillotine, and with one stroke the job is done. Straight up home.
The only things that we know. What are the only things that we know that we can count on? Let's see.
Well, there's birth. There's death. There's marriage, and there's taxes. There's war. There's peace. But is there
more follies of war at our door? Knocking like the wolf, knock, knock, knocking, knock, knock, knocking, knock, knock, no king, no king, no king, no king. Why such tyranny? Why such tyranny? So much power, so little purpose, so little purpose, so little purchase. Something else to bankrupt, something else to fail. Eviscerate the system so you can take home the bale and reap the death and destruction, all in the name of money. Of memory. For ill-gotten gain. He's really a pain in the ass. Really a pain in the ass. He's really a snake in the grass. Pain in the ass, snake in the grass. The pulchritude, the ineptitude, the absolute insanity. Fight back. Fight back. Act up. Fight back. No time to wait. No time to wallow. Resist the call to war. Resist this call to war.
And so here we find ourselves with little more to deal with than our own fantasies. And of course there's always that solipsistic dilemma of, is it really just a fantasy? And indeed, why just? And are all fantasies indeed just? Indeed. For if it were a waking dream, and if dreams were beautiful, who indeed would want to wake? This is the dilemma.
And to whom do these bells toll? To whom do these bells toll?
Where do we go from here? What do we depend on to
Out of
guide
the
us?
cave and into the streets.
How can
Out
we
of the
tell
cave and into the streets.
what's the right path?
No justice, no peace. No justice.